Keene, Hampshire today. My microphone's cutting out because of the mask, but we got to do our best with that. Came here cross country, first time to Keene, and some higher elevation to deal with. Fortunately, that's not working, that GoPro, so I'm going to have to figure that out at the bottom, but if not, we'll just not use it. And without further ado, altimeter set, radio test. Close traffic, Cessna 249er, radio check please.
Loud and clear.
Thank you, 249er. Alright, test fire brakes, we'll test on the way out.
Traffic 8X.
So we're going to 24, so we'll see what happens.
It's zero on the ground.
So with this construction going on with the taxiways, it's the compliance with the FAA. That's why we have to maneuver, and runway 1533 is actually closed today for quite a while. But the winds are favoring 2-4, so everything's working out. That should be either clear or having clouds up at like 25,000. So it should be a nice flight up to Keene. Winds are really low too as well. Sometimes they'll be up to, maybe up to 17, but for the most part it's maybe up to like 5 to 8 knots. Looking really good. Plymouth traffic says at 249 departing runway 24, departure to the northwest of Plymouth. I'll give it a second, escape.
Plymouth traffic, light skyline 8590 Tango, in a left crosswind for runway 24. We have two planes inside in front of us.
Alright, rotate at 50, climb at 67. Middle, off the ground, here we go.
Radio test.
I see the traffic on crosswind, we should be fine. To the south here.
Left downwind, runway 24, Plymouth.
Climb to 8,500.
Plymouth traffic says a 4 Bravo Foxtrot, cross runway 624 at Kilo, on the ground, Plymouth.
Yes, current land, which will be my first visual. Yeah, I was going to get some more altitude, so I'm going to circle around Plymouth for safety reasons, number one, and number two, just so I have a point to which to base my aiming off of, but we're doing okay. We're at 4,500 and climbing. We're on the left. Boston out in the distance. Looking beautiful up there. A lot higher than I usually am. This will be the second time I go over Class Bravo. First time was in the 172P. Now I'm going to do it in the 152. We're at 5,500. Climbing. Go on the left. We're going to do a little left turns. That's all we're doing until we get some more altitude here. Keeping an eye outside for traffic, and also ADS can help me a little bit, but it's more visual than anything. That's how we're trained. Land's on my right. Moving off my left, so it's a good place to be in case it's low. Okay, we're 6,900. Hang back towards Plymouth. And then we'll do our left 180. Hopefully somewhat over the airport and get a good direction on our
Plymouth traffic, 8X Alpha is turning downwind 64 Plymouth.
See a lot more up here, I'll tell you that. Boston approach, November 46249er. Says the 249er, 5 miles to the northwest of Kilo Papa Yankee Mike. Testing flight following, we're at 8,200 and we're en route to Kilo Echo Echo November.
November 249er, what was the type aircraft?
From Kilo Papa Yankee Mike.
What's your type of aircraft?
No, type 152 for 249er.
November 249er, squawk 5336, ident.
5336 and ident for 249er.
November 249er, ready contact 5 miles northwest of Plymouth, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR, 249er. Alright, next checkpoint should be Norwood, and that should be in a total flight time of 30 minutes. And believe it or not, we're only like an hour out of Keene, New Hampshire, so we're gonna climb right over Norwood. And coming up is Bridgewater, East Bridgewater on the right, left here, sorry. Along with Brockton coming up as well. Next checkpoint again is Norwood. Should be a total flight time of 30 minutes. I have 26 minutes total right now, so about 4 minutes away.
November 362 Hotel Echo, Boss there.
So fluttering, get a little wind there. This is the slower leg of the trip, by the way, because we have a headwind. Yeah, keep our eyes peeled. Right air traffic coming up through the Bravo here.
Apple approach, Clement Tiger, 81035, level 7.5. Clement Tiger, 81035, off approach, line clear. Thank you.
Just about over Norwood. Got it. And I got 31 minutes, so slowing down a little bit, but it's not off the mark by much, so. Okay, next checkpoint would be Framingham, and that's going to be in about 9 minutes, so I said 40 minutes, 39.
Whiskey 8500, then left Effingham, Oscar. Baron 858 Whiskey, Oscar approach, Hampton altimeter 3017, maintain vehicle. 3017, maintain vehicle.
Yeah, Boston off to our right. Looks awesome at 8,500 feet, I'll tell you that. Beautiful day to fly. Clouds are up at like 25,000, so shouldn't be a problem. Visibility was really good as well. And it's going to help me around Keene because there are some, for me, slightly more mountainous areas.
That's 54, it's 4154 Big Sur.
When we go back home, by the way, we're not going to go...
Airport looking for flight following on 24-1, change my frequency 133.0.
We're not going to go over Bravo, because I'm going to be at 7,500, and yeah, I could go over Bravo at 7,500, but I want to have some cushion there, because again, it's probably the second time I've overflown Class Bravo airspace.
249er, contact approach 118.25.
118.25, 249er. Boston approach, Cessna 249er with you at 8,500.
249 Boston, Boston 3018.
Okay.
249 Boston approach, roger. Number 0, hotel Mike, turn 20 meters left, maintain 4,000, visual approach 29.
On the distance, have Hanscom, Bedford, Mass. And we're just about over Framingham. I got the checkpoint over the highway.
2 train number Delta, roger, right 10, Boston 3018. You said what altitude again? 8 North Delta, roger. Postcard 2303, approach 2505. Postcard 2303, 2505. 2505, Cisco 2303.
Alright. 40 minutes on the dot, so we're good on timing now. That in the flight log. Alright, next checkpoint is 6 Bravo 6. Someplace I want to go in the future, by the way. Minuteman Airfield. Very friendly general aviation airport. Haven't made it out there yet. But we will overfly it today, and there's also a restricted airspace below, but it's only up to 4,000 feet, so we should head to go over it. Active on Saturdays.
19826 order.
Again, why we leave
5126.
every time we go and take flights like this. No taking risks here. Last time we saw some jets and the clouds were broken, so it was a little more sketchy last time. Only because you had to go through descend through the broken clouds to get to Angry to Nashua. But today, very clear. It was perfect time to go to Keene, New Hampshire. I was going to do this with some friends last time, but 172, the rudder went on it, something happened with it, so flying today, but
38 November Delta, you're ready contact.
starting to see some more elevation out there. Got some tall hills. Again, we'll be looking up for those as we keep going here.
Mike, just going to maintain 3,000.
Yeah, when you know you're going north here. We're almost out of from being above class Bravo. We're not in class Bravo, but we are above it, and about to leave that. And then 6 Bravo 6 should be off to our right, below.
758 Charlie Boston, I 758 Charlie, flight heading 230.
33 minutes out. Coming up on minute gas.
Cessna Skyhawk, 5,500 with you. 9993 at the Boston, approach to Boston, up to 301.
There it is, yeah, visual.
Number 46249, contact Boston, channel 123.75.
123.75, 249. Boston approach, Cessna 249 with you at 8,500.
46249er. Boston Center, roger, the altimeter at Keene is 3020.
Roger, 249.
Alright, yeah, the Pittsburgh's gonna be on that 6 point. You can see it up there. And you can see you got
37 Boston Center, radar contact 5 southeast Lebanon 2700. Altimeter at Lebanon is 3017 traffic. 12 o'clock, 8 miles, northwestbound opposite direction. Looks like he's descending into Lebanon out of 4,200 now.
about 30 minutes out. We're right over that restricted airspace. I believe there's a fort down there.
12 o'clock and 5 miles.
But again, that's at 4, it only goes up to 4,000 feet, so it's still legal to overfly that restricted airspace. Pittsburgh right in front of me, that's our checkpoint. But you can see that the hills are coming up ahead. Let me switch it over.
Boston Center, limit 2 Golf Hotel, I'd like to cancel advisory at this point.
2 Golf Hotel.
That's why we're going to be very vigilant.
Improved every self the next day.
Thanks for the
Very vigilant here.
level 4,500.
Coming up top. 5376 Charlie, you're checking on 4,500.
Fair weather report soon, but either you're just going to terminate my flight following, or I'm going to do it if I see the airport. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to be very skeptical.
Canada 7080, cross 40 miles north of Bradley, have to maintain 10,000. The altimeter at Keene is 3020.
So by going to Keene, they have hills right to the right of it. The active runway, if the winds are under 8 knots, calm. They want you to land at runway 2 for a good reason. 32, you have to be contend with that hill that goes right over there, and I'd rather not do that. So, but the winds, when I checked the briefing, were pretty good.
90 Hotel, Boston Center, roger. Approach Ignor on frequency, contact Boston Center on 135.7, please.
They were pretty good. So I'm anticipating runway 2. That weather report is getting booked through. And
contact Boston Center 135.7.
we're just looking for hills and avoiding that. This is getting me used to flying with mountains and hills more, which is why I wanted to go to Keene as well. And also because
Air 87, contact Boston approach 134.75. Air 46249er, traffic is 11 o'clock, 10 miles eastbound. Extending into Hampshire, it's a citation. We'll pass behind you about 3 or 4 miles.
Roger, looking for traffic, 249.
Boston, jump down 1 minute.
Next is 790 Boston Center, climb maintain flight level 230. Jump down 1, roger. 5594, contact Boston approach, Texas Boston Center 128.2.
Traffic not in sight, says 249.
46249, they won't be a factor, just if you see them.
Roger, 249.
22 minutes out from Keene. And we're starting to see more hilly terrain. Very exciting, but again, just cautious. Not used to such hilly. I've been getting a bit more, but we're going to be going past the border here after Ashburnham here. That hill, if you're gonna call it that.
342 Whiskey Tango Boston Center, roger. The altimeter at Manchester, 3016.
That hill to the right, 1 is at 3,169 feet. So again, we're gonna start descent a little later to have some altitude just to scope that out.
Boston Center, Bonanza 77 Alpha Bravo, 4,500.
Ashburnham's in sight, so when we cross that, we'll get a time check.
Okay, 7080 contact Bradley, approach 12535, they'll have it for you.
Alright, Ashburnham. About an hour 4, hour 5. Hour 4, so we're good. Next one is second to last checkpoint, Kilo Alpha Foxtrot November. That is Jaffrey Silver Airport, that's in New Hampshire. We're right near the border.
798 is Charlie, here's your approach, runway 25 and you.
Alvia, let's worry about Keene after that.
Verify contact Bradley, approach 123 I'll hold it up here. Let's take it to the one, hang on 1 second. 125.35, verify.
Feels like Keene's pretty popular. Again, we're gonna have to look out there, it's only a C-tap there.
Whiskey advise when you're ready to go to advisory. 464 Whiskey, go to advisory now.
Alright, we'll start slowly.
Coming in across the coffee center, send up next day.
Just descent down, 2,100.
I guess.
Descent into Keene. Nice and easy and slow. Keep an eye out for anything that we have popping up in front of us. We are now officially in New Hampshire.
For Victor Romeo, Boss Center, roger. The altimeter at Keene is 3020.
3020,
On 19.025.
Border observation.
There we go.
737, Zulu. Call. Visibility 10.
Great.
Sky conditions clear. Temperature 22 Celsius. 2.08 Celsius. Altimeter 3018. Remark. Density altitude 1,100.
Alright, seeing that it's calm, they want us to take runway 2, which is a left pattern. So we're going to overfly the airport, get away from the hill. We're going to keep descending here, overfly the airport. That way we have a visual on it. And then we're going to swing around to the south and, well, do a teardrop, left 45 to runway 2. That's the plan. And again, that's because they prefer that when you have calm winds or under 8 knots, you take runway 2. Makes total sense because you have more runway there and you're away from that hill. But we're still kind of cruising the set down and enriching the mixture as we go. Jaffrey was an hour 12 total. That's about right. So we're about 10 minutes away from it. But we also anticipate maybe getting a little bumpier here, seeing that we got the hills here. Sometimes I can't even believe this is real, like actually doing this. Amazing. Amazing to see yeah. I'm gonna move this to the right here. Maybe we can check out that hill as we go by.
242-028 Boston Center, roger. The altimeter at Concord 3017.
Boston approach says a 249er has Keene in sight, requesting cancellation of flight following.
Airport 6249er, roger. A couple VFR targets in the vicinity. Radar service terminated. Stop VFR, please change crew. No targets in the vicinity of the airport.
Roger, thanks. 249er.
Alright, going over to the CTAP.
Laconia traffic, Bonanza 5 miles out on the RNAV 26 Laconia.
Dillant-Hopkins traffic, Cessna 249er, 8 miles to the southeast, and we're going to overfly the airport at 4,500.
Forward downward right.
Then I'd rather overfly it. It's right in front of us. You can't miss it.
Dillant-Hopkins traffic, Cessna 249er, 5 miles to the southeast. We're going to overfly the airport at 4,000. Dillant-Hopkins.
Reporting a Peninsula on short final runway 26.
Of the traffic.
Oh yeah, Super 8 November Delta, ascending westbound 126. Rapid downs on a left crosswind, 02 Keene.
Alright, we'll stay here.
We're just gonna make a wide left base for the grass too.
Overfly, teardrop to the right.
Live traffic, day 1.
Intercept the 45, runway
02 Keene.
mile up. Okay, almost over the airport.
Block Island, Unicom, Bonanza is on a 7-mile straight in final from runway 28 at Block Island.
0. Sky condition clear. Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point 0.
Final for 22 the grass, Mansfield.
Altimeter 3018. Remark. Density 4337. Crossing runway 3214 on Alpha.
I got traffic off my left here.
Dillant-Hopkins traffic, Cessna 249er, overflying the airfield at 4,000.
Yeah, so traffic. Let's see. One on the glider. Landing 3-1 on the grass.
I had that guy on ADSB, but I want to get the visual, obviously.
In traffic, Warrior 43237. Clear all runways, going off and
Okay, we'll continue our descent now. Looks relatively flat out to my left here. That's good, because that's where I'm going to enter the 45 from runway 2.
Westerly traffic, Cessna 5298 Kilo, coming from the northwest. We'll make a 45 for runway 25, westerly traffic.
Mansfield traffic, 763, 5-mile final for 32 on the RNAV to 32, looking for helicopter traffic and departing traffic.
Mansfield traffic, red helicopters on a left downwind, about 900 feet. For runway 32, we're looking for the RNAV traffic.
Alright, 3,300 again. I want to be higher, because I'm not used to the area. I think it's better that I do that and not go into any hills. And that's why I'm so high right now. But, getting down there. Again, we're going to overfly Keene and then, come back. Do our thing for, runway 2. Yeah, a little bumpy, that's because of the hills and the wind. That was to be anticipated. We're on the left. Gonna do a little teardrop here. Maybe a little extended one. I'm just, again, cautious on these hills here as I descend down. Jeff goes right behind me. We'll head out to the right a little bit. We're still descending. We're at 2,600. 1,500 is pattern altitude, but again, these hills, not trusting anything.
But in the pattern at Keene?
Alright, clear on the left. Do a 180, and back to the airfield. Watching the hills.
Keene traffic, experimental decimal, X-rays crossing 1432 on Alpha.
Keene traffic, Cessna 249er, 4 miles to the northeast. We're turning for a 745 runway 2 Keene.
Keene traffic, Archer 79, Mike, flight of 2 crossing the north end of runway 2, Keene. Traffic, 175, the whole 2 extend.
There we go.
Cross at 1432 on Alpha 202. Keene traffic, Cessna 36 Charlie will be divided runway 2 at Keene.
Keene traffic, Cessna 249er, 3 miles out on the 45, runway 2 Keene.
Traffic, 475, on Alpha 13. north to west, coming down 45 to runway 25, 13 traffic.
Now you see 32. Those are the hills in the simulator I was worried about. But you can see why they say runway 2 when the winds are calm, or under 8 knots, because they want you to have all this area to maneuver in here if possible. Look out for any traffic in the pattern.
Keene traffic says at 249 or 2 miles out on the 45. Runway 2, Keene.
Traffic 417, cleared. 1434 now, 02.
Okay, 1500.
Traffic Archer 79, Mike, flight 2 aircraft, crossing runway 32, 14.
I have departing traffic on visual. Here we go. A little bit of wind from the hills. Supposedly it's flying to the south, but we'll keep an eye on them. Alright, turning downwind. How's that for hills? Oh my lord. Not used to that.
Keene traffic says at 249 or left midfield downwind, runway 2, Keene.
Hopkins Keene traffic warrior 43327 is departing the traffic area to the southwest, going Hopkins Keene.
Alright, that's good to know. Almost to be in the numbers here. Carb heat 1700. That's what we will do. Alright, carb heat 1700. Exit level until we get to the white arc, which we are now 10 degrees. And exit down. Pass the school on my left here, and then we'll turn for base.
Traffic check 415.
Keene traffic says at 249 or left base, runway 2, Keene.
That's the 15. The 10 degrees. Turning cloud clear on the left. Nice setup.
Keene traffic says at 249 our final, runway 2, Keene.
Okay, got full flaps here in a second. Full flaps. Throttle out so we can get down to 60, 65. Trying to anticipate any wind might have from the hills, but I think we're good now. We're shielded down here a little bit more. Alright, not bad. There's Charlie coming up, so we'll turn on to Charlie. Blast up, carb heat off.
Traffic 34, limit departure on the west coast, 2.
Welcome to Keene, everybody.
Traffic Archer 79, Mike, flight of 2, taking position on runway 2 for departure. Traffic Archer 79, Mike, flight of 2, taking off on runway 2, Keene, left downwind, departure to the south, Keene.
Keene traffic says at 249 or clear, runway 2, Keene.
3rd Airport of New Hampshire.
Traffic Archer 46 Alpha, crossing runway 20 at Romeo on the ground, Keene.
Keene traffic, Cessna 249er crossing runway 3214 at Alpha, Keene. Thank you for holding.
Keene traffic, Warrior 37 Quebec, crossing runway 3214 on Alpha, Keene. Keene traffic, Alpha 46 Alpha, crossing runway 3214 on Alpha, on the ground gate, 46 Alpha.
That's a nice plane. Right about there. We're good. Alright. Well, like I said, welcome to Keene. We'll go scope it out and I'll see what we can do. Mixture fully in. Bags off, master off.
Lights off. Alright. So let's go check out Keene, New Hampshire, everybody. So here we are, Dillant-Hopkins Airport, runway 2 over here. And I just turned off at the hangars because honestly the terminal's a little farther away. This will save me a couple minutes getting out of here. And refueling over here too. It's pretty cool to see. Oh, some nice warbirds over there. All in all, pretty cool place. Getting used to flying at hilly, mountainous terrain, even though I know a lot of people will laugh at me for saying that, but we don't have that at Plymouth, so it's a very nice flight in. A little bit of wind from the hills, but not that bad. Off, master off, lights off. And thank you so much for joining me on this flight back from, well, to and from Keene, New Hampshire. It was a good time, and hopefully we'll do more in the future. That was a really good flight. A little hairy at the end. Again, that's why you stay vigilant in the traffic pattern. Should have kept his eyes open a little bit more. I kept calling out and looking, but it is what it is, and we're safe and we made it on the ground. That's what matters. So, all right, so we will see you later in another future Eric flight video. Have a good one.
Thank you.